NORAD satellites have picked up Rudolph's bright glowing nose at the North Pole, and our radar images confirm that Santa and his 9 reindeer have lifted off. Santa is flying south along the coast of Russia, going through the Bering Strait, heading south. His sled appears to be fully loaded, and the reindeer are traveling at full speed ahead. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm John Lobato.
NORAD Santa cams have captured these incredible images of Santa flying over Auckland, located in New Zealand's North Island. From here, Santa works his way south. After visiting all the cities of North Island, he'll arrive at South Island by flying over Cloudy Bay to Picton. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Joyce Francis.
Santa has arrived in Sydney, Australia. Santa probably wishes he could stop to listen to a concert at Sydney's famous opera house. He will leave and return to Australia a few times because of the many time zones on this giant continental island. Children down under are reminded that Santa enjoys cool drinks with his snacks because it's summertime in the Southern Hemisphere. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Navy Lieutenant Commander Sean Kelly.
Whiskey 9 Yankee, 7 November Golf, over.
NORAD satellite technicians love to track Santa in Japan. That's because we're able to use a special mathematical equation to determine Santa's speed. Through keen observation of the bullet train in relation to Mount Fuji and Santa's sleigh, we have calculated Santa's speed to be greater than 100 times that of the bullet train. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Rachel Allison.
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa is in China. Our records of tracking Santa during the past 5 decades show that he enjoys seeing the man-made wonders of the world. Santa will fly for hundreds of miles along the Great Wall of China. After enjoying the architecture of the Great Wall, Santa will continue north into Russia. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Joyce Francis.
Santa is traveling through one of the coldest parts of his journey, the Himalayas in Nepal. Santa must be very thankful for his warm thermal jacket, mittens, and hat. The reindeer eat lots of vegetables throughout the year to ensure they are healthy and strong in these freezing temperatures. From here, Santa will continue south for India and then to the islands in the Indian Ocean. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Air Force Staff Sergeant Jeff Fitzmaurice.
Santa has not encountered any difficulties so far during his journey around the world. These images were captured in India at the famous Taj Mahal. India has a population of over 1 billion people. Santa and his team of reindeer are making very good time and are actually a few minutes ahead of schedule. Keep checking back for updates on Santa's location. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Navy Paid Officer Jason Morris.
Got it? All right.
Santa has soared 240 miles above the Earth to visit the International Space Station. He understands the importance of what astronauts do to make the world a better place, and shows his appreciation by visiting them here. What a great view Santa has of the whole world up so high in space. After leaving the space station, NORAD expects to see Santa enter into North Africa and to Europe within the next couple of hours. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm John Lobato.
The Norad Santa cam in Russia has obtained these images of Santa over Moscow. In this region, Santa is known as St. Nicholas. He won't visit many homes here tonight because the people of the Orthodox faith celebrate Christmas 2 weeks later. St. Nicholas goes over Russia tonight because he loves the many beautiful sights, and it is a great shortcut to Europe. For Norad Tracks Santa, I'm Michael Kucharik.
Santa is now passing over the pyramids of Egypt. Santa loves and enjoys the view as he travels over the land of the pharaohs. He's always fascinated with the architectural structures and historical pyramids. Kids in Cairo, get ready because Santa is headed your way. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm John Lobato.
Ho, ho, ho.
NORAD trackers can validate that Santa is in Italy. Not only does Santa visit many children in Italy, he also sees some awesome sights. Our records show that Santa always slows down at the Colosseum and the ancient ruins in Rome. He will also see the Leaning Tower of Pisa and the canals in Venice. We sure hope all the kids in Italy are tucked in bed. Santa can stop by any moment now. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Army Lieutenant Colonel John Quinelio.
Santa has left southern Europe and made his way over the Alps to Bavaria. Santa was introduced to America by German immigrants to the U.S. who called him Kris Kindle, and English speakers turned him into Kris Kringle. Santa enjoys visiting Germany with all its castles and Christmas markets this time of year. The children in Germany, as well as all other countries in Europe, should be in bed so Santa can stop by and deliver presents. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Don Miles.
Got it? All right. And all units, this is 7 November Golf, by unit Alpha Echo.
Coming from the north, Santa has entered France and just flown by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Children throughout France should be in bed soon because Père Noël, as Santa is called in France, can only deliver toys when they are asleep. France is home to the world-famous Tour de France, a grueling 3-week, 2,240-mile bicycle race around the country. Santa travels more than 91,000 miles in just 24 hours during his trip around the globe. We're not sure how he does it, but centuries of flying must have made him a great pilot. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Lori White.
Leaving North Africa and the Canary Islands, Santa has entered Great Britain. That's England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. NORAD's analysis shows that Santa's on time and should be crossing the Atlantic Ocean very soon. There have been no delays for Santa here in England, and the rest of his journey is expected to go very smoothly. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Air Force Lieutenant Jody Vasquez.
Got it? All right. And all units, this is 7 November Golf, by unit Alpha Echo.
Santa's work is finished in Europe, and he's made a quick stop in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. He's sampled all the goodies that kids from Norway to Germany to Spain have left him. It's amazing how Santa can cover the entire world in one night. NORAD manages to keep track of him through the use of satellites, radar, and strategically placed Santa cams that bring you this great footage of his journey. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Navy Petty Officer Shane Walinda.
Whiskey 9, 7 November, interrogative Alpha Bravo.
After heading south to the South Atlantic Ocean, Santa has entered South America and is delivering presents throughout Brazil, the continent's largest country. Santa is just about halfway through his journey, and NORAD is keeping its satellites fixed on Rudolph's bright red nose. NORAD fighters will be taking off soon to escort Santa as he nears North America. For Norad Tracks Santa, I'm Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Roberto Garza.
And this is 7 November, Roger, stand by.
Santa is now traveling over the mountains of Machu Picchu, Peru, home of the ancient Incas. Santa loves this South American site that features ancient ruins and the largest and best preserved city of the Inca Empire. It has been a long night for Santa, but this view helps him relax as he continues his trek across the world. Santa and his magical sleigh expect to zoom up and enter the United States very soon. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Roberto Garza. Wow! Santa has just been sighted off the coast of Florida. He has finally arrived in the United States and into U.S. Northern Command's area of responsibility. Our Santa cams are detecting him flying over NASA at the Kennedy Space Center. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Roberto Garza.
Santa's in the Big Apple. NORAD analysts have shown that he spends a little extra time here for two reasons. First, there are so many of homes and apartments to visit, and second, the reindeer love to circle Statue of Liberty and fly slowly over Central Park. From here, Santa will continue north into the Canadian province of Quebec. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Tech Sergeant Don Sauter.
Santa and his team are now in friendly Manitoba, and for a special treat, they are going a little slower than usual over Reindeer Lake. This is very exciting for Donner and Blitzen because they both have relatives who still live here. From here, Santa will continue through Saskatchewan and head south for Colorado. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Air Force Staff Sergeant Jeff Fitzmaurice.
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa has made it to St. Louis in magnificent style, streaking across the mighty Mississippi River and flying through the Gateway Arch. Visitors to the arch must have had a spectacular view of his arrival. Children throughout the Midwest need to prepare for Santa's arrival in their hometowns. He's staying right on schedule as his speed continues to amaze the people of NORAD. Not even the fastest, most modern jet can come close to matching Santa's speed. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Army Sergeant First Class Gail Brayman. Happy holidays!
Santa has made it to Colorado Springs, Colorado, home of NORAD and the United States Northern Command. 365 days a year, NORAD watches the skies and provides aerospace warning and control for North America. Tonight, they enjoy an additional mission, tracking Santa around the world. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Major Stacy Reddish.
Santa has covered all of Canada and has been spotted entering the northwest portion of the United States. NORAD Santa cams have captured these amazing images of Santa as he makes his way around Seattle's Space Needle.
From here, he should head down the Pacific coast toward California and then up to Alaska. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Mike Perini, NORAD Director of Public Affairs.
Santa has arrived in Hawaii. He must be tired after such a long Yuletide journey. When he's finished delivering gifts at the islands, he has been known to do some backtracking to homes where children had not yet gone to sleep. After that, he'll go home to the North Pole for a well-deserved rest. This ends our Tracking Santa mission at NORAD for this Christmas season. The men and women of NORAD wish Santa Claus and everyone around the world a very Merry Christmas. For NORAD Tracks Santa, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Richard Tatum.